Hello everybody, my name is Celestial and I would like to present Codeflow, the smooth way to navigate code. When working with producer-consumer queues, hard to track callbacks, or lots of state, it can be easy to get lost in the sauce of the drill down. If that sounds like you and you need a solution to track all the steps through your source code, Codeflow is the Vim plugin for you. Now, I am aware of Code and Tourist in VS Code. However, as a Vim nerd, I just want to track what I'm doing and where I'm doing it in the best editor, and I want to do it frictionless. So, let's see what Codeflow can do. Like all good Vim plugins, all Codeflow subcommands have autocomplete, and the first one we'll be using is Codeflow start. Since this is our first time starting a Codeflow in this current working directory, we're prompted to create a flow folder. This is where we'll be storing our flow files. We'll now give a flow name, recorder study. Now that we've started a flow, our right side of the status line has changed to show current flow name, current step index, and total number of steps in the flow. Both of these are set to 0 since this is an empty flow, which we can change as of now with Codeflow add step. Now we will describe our step, player or recorder dependencies. It is important to note that add step adds steps to the end of the flow. This will become important when we expand on this with insert step. Let's see, what's another one where we can add a step here? Codetour add step, check tour exists. Now that we've added steps as shown in our status line, we're at the second step with 2 steps in the flow. We can use go to step to go to our step 1. If we were in the middle of our flow and we wanted to expand on the drill down, we can use Codeflow insert step to insert steps in the middle of the flow. As you can see in our status line, we now added a step in the middle. We're at our second step of 3 steps now. If we're done with this drill down, we can use add step to expand at the end. Add step and write tour file. This put the step at the 4th position of 4 steps. And we can go to our previous step and we can go to our next step. If we want to update this step, we can use update step. This changes the description and location. It pre-fills the description if you want to keep it or provide some minor change. Write tour file again. If we're done with this step, we can delete the step if we no longer want it. When we're done with the flow, we can save and close the flow. This will update our status line to whatever we had before. In order to resume any pre-existing flows, we will use Codeflow open. This input auto-completes with whatever flows we have in our flow folder. We only have the one, so it'll auto-complete there. If the flow is not empty, we are taken to our first step. Let me update this step real quick just to show you that it takes me to a new location. Go to step 1. Now, we were using step descriptions when adding steps. Where are those? Those would be found in the Codeflow window, which we access with open windows subcommand. During an active flow, we have a list of all of our steps, aka the flow. We can use the enter hotkey to navigate to any of these steps. capital J and K hotkey move steps down or up respectively. The C hotkey will close the current flow. With no flow active, we can use the S hotkey to create a new flow from the window. Again, the C hotkey can close this. And then with no flow active, we can use the Enter hotkey to start that flow or to open it. Again, since the flow is not empty, we are taken to the first step in that flow. In order to close the flow window, we can use close window, and it'll close our project drawer for the Codeflow window. Those are it for the main features for Codeflow version 0.1.34. My current roadmap includes porting it over to NVim and VS Code and general improvements to make Codeflow smoother, cleaner, more robust, and more
frictionless.
If you'd like to use Codeflow or contribute, check it out at the repo link below. Thank you.